Okay, so I log on to lifesteal, and I see that my base has been raided for the first time. So I'm gonna have to build a new one, but for the sake of my own base's safety, I'm gonna blur or like just slice in half my screen so you guys cannot see the coordinates, which I did not think of recording this. So yeah, so I'm just building a new base, you know. As I rebuild my base, I think of new strategies to break this server's economy. Because this is no ordinary Minecraft server, this is the lifesteal SMP. So if you die, you lose a permanent heart. And if you kill someone, you gain their heart. This is boring. Let's just cut to something important. I now have the materials to make more armor trims and to sell them even more, which will be able to make me even richer to buy more materials to make more armor trims to sell more. I now have the materials to make some more armor trims. As soon as I craft them, I'll need to teleport to spawn to auction off the trims, where I basically get all of the materials that I use for these videos, which is, you see, taking me a minute to like put everything in the chest. It takes 10 seconds to get there, which is pretty annoying. So as soon as I get there, I'll auction them off. I'll auction them off just enough that I'll make a profit, and to make them cheaper, to make them less valuable to everyone else, so that it's a win-win situation. I get money, they get a cool armor trim that is supposed to be really valuable and rare. So this is the whole point of breaking the economy videos. It's so I can basically, you know, just have fun and have other people have fun while ruining some other people's experiences, because, you know, funny. Like, I'm not ruining experiences, but like, you know, I'm just basically making it more annoying and making people have less cool stuff as more people have it, meaning it's not cool anymore. It's like an overplayed song. So as you can see, I am setting them all out for 7,000 coins for one, which is pretty cheap. It's really cheap, actually. So I set them all out for 7,000, which is like just enough that I make a profit, but also just enough that almost everyone on the server can afford them. Like, the only exception are like the newbies and people who have spent all their coins already, which they are not the smartest, because they would not know that I would be putting up these for auction for really cheap, and doing this might be the smartest decision I've ever done, seeing that later it leads me up to rich. It not rich, but like it gets me a lot of money in the near future, because selling one at a time is pretty smart, but only if you set them at the right prices. After I put the trims on auction, I go out to see if I can get any easy kills for more hearts, so I can survive more intense battles for my own safety of not dying and losing everything I have, which doesn't really work out for me in the future. That's some foreshadowing, or just me straight up telling you that I might die. Maybe. I'm not saying for sure. But here I start to see some people, like in like 5 seconds or something, but I see some people who don't really have anything except this diamond guy. This diamond guy has a lot of stuff, and I just pass right by them, you know. But then I go back to see if someone is back or anything. But I just like turn back around. I wait for a little bit. I crouch behind there just to hide, you know, so no one can see me. But then I turn back out and see the parrot guy, and I'm contemplating on whether or not I do this or not. I might just be AFK, but I just watch these two look at each other intensely. I have no idea what they're doing, to be honest. But then this other guy shows up, the Steve from earlier, and I'm like, oh, he might be able to be killed by me. So I go back to buy Ender Pearl just in case I have to catch up with anyone really quick, which might end up paying off. And I go after that guy with no armor, and then I make the mistake of going outside the border, and there's an invis guy just waiting for me out there. But luckily, the parrot guy from earlier decides to come out there and just save my freaking life. And while he's doing that, I try to heal up real quick, and he's beating him like really good, you know. So I see that happening. I go over to try to help, and then like he sees that, and then I just try to tell him where he is, and he just starts chasing the invis guy. And so when he like eventually gets the invisible guy, I just start chasing after the guy that didn't have any armor. So with the guy that doesn't have any armor, I try to predict all of his moves, but I just can't in this like little chase. It's like an ice spikes, not ice spikes, but like it's a frozen river, so it takes a long time for me to catch this guy. I try to use my pearl right here, but I just don't make it. I just can't pull out my sword in time to just knock him off course. So by now we're just like on the land, I'm just chasing him, and he's running for his life, and I'm catching up slowly, but ever so slowly, but it's just surely. I managed to get one good hit off, and he just starts booking it the other way. So luckily I can see that ice is back up ahead, and I might be able to predict his moves way better. But up here, he's gonna make a fatal mistake that will end up maybe causing his own death. But here, there's a lot of just random holes in the ground, which might slow me down just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. But while I'm chasing him, I'm just trying to predict, like, what is he gonna do next, or where is he gonna go? What's his next move? Is he just gonna stay on the ice, or is he just gonna turn around randomly? I just check behind me just to make sure no one else is chasing me, like the invisible guy again or something. So he comes back around here, wraps around these trees. I'm surprised he didn't run into that water, because I'm like, that was a almost half difficult jump to make. I almost don't make it over these like little ponds. I'm just overthinking this. My heart is like going pretty fast because I'm just chasing this guy. I don't want this all to be for nothing. I don't want someone just like come out of the woods or something with like a diamond enchanted sword and just absolutely slaughter me. So I'm just ever so slowly catching up to this guy. He drops his sword. He drops it. He just drops his weapon. And now he's dead. This is his certified doom now. He is not dying. I mean, he is gonna die. He is dead guaranteed. So I fall in this water. He stops and turns around, which is his mistake. His only mistake, and fatal mistake of, you know, his entire career. So I kill him, I go away, and then I jump. We're cutting to this next kill. Okay, so these two just start fighting out there. I have iron armor, I was hiding, and I get him, but then I don't see the cliff, and I fall. Now I just have to look for where I died, but I don't know where I died exactly. Now that I think about it, I probably should have went back in the recording to see where I died before my stuff despawns. But I should have just went back and checked, but I got a chest plate and diamond sword, and there's two people here that are good for the killing. So I just decided, like, kind of like throw my diamond chest plate out of the border and just like decide to chase this guy. So I'm gonna take it off. Oh freak! I take it off. I throw it outside the border. I'm wondering if they're gonna take the bait like a fish, and he takes it very well. And now he's dead. This is his certified death. But I lost a diamond chest plate in the process, which I don't know if it was worth it or not. I don't even gain a heart from that. I just got a kill just cause. So the Steve guy, I know he's gone. He's done for. Well, he's just crouching at me. But I killed his friend though. His friend lost a permanent heart though. He's not getting that back. But the one downside is we reach 200,000 coins here, guys. This is the biggest milestone that we've had so far. 200,000 from just selling these. I know I haven't had a lot of footage from me making the actual trims, but that's just because it's boring as heck, guys. It's just boring. I'm just sitting there AFK. I had to edit down 12 hours of me just being AFK to this time frame. Okay? I don't know if you guys understand that or not. So, at this point, I'm just like wondering what I'm going to do with all this. Am I just going to make more armor trims, or am I going to buy something like a diamond sword or anything? So I think I'm just like sitting here. Freaking AFK, I think I am. Well, freak. No, I'm not. So I'm going to blocks, you know. I'm going to miscellaneous. I lied. I'm looking for more diamonds for better prices. So if it's a better price, that means I'm going to buy it, obviously, like, who wouldn't buy the betterly priced item? I just don't know why it's frozen like this. What the heck? Oh, never mind. So I'm back. I'm looking at diamond prices. Like 27,000 isn't bad for a stack, but it's still a lot more expensive than I'm hoping to get. And I'm just seeing all these diamonds. I'm like, wait, what? And I look at these pickaxes. They're not even fortunate. They're just silk touch. I don't know what they're doing. Totems with undying. This is the first time I think not the first time, but this is like the first few times I've seen totems of undying on the auction house for surprisingly cheap. It's like really cheap. But also, if you look closely in this like video, silence trims are a lot more common on the auction house now, which I'm really proud of because my plan has officially worked. So I buy this nether wart because I'm gonna start making potions now. Because the nether isn't open in this server, you have to buy blaze rods or get them from like points of interest, or POIs for short. You have to get them from there, which are really dangerous. If you didn't know, they're really dangerous this season of lifesteal. So I'm just doing the safe option. I'm just buying blaze rods from the shop and sand. I'm just buying sand and blaze rods so I can make more potions. So, because if I have more potions, I'll be able to fight more people. And if I fight more people, I'll be able to get more kills. So if I get more kills, I'll get more hearts. And if I get more hearts, I'll be more powerful, which means I'll be known more and I'll get more sales on the auction house. So I'm buying cobblestone just because. I don't know why I bought cobblestone. Actually, that was kind of stupid. I could have just used my stone that I had in the chest, but I'm using these furnaces so I can smelt the sand down with the coal. I don't know why I'm commentating on this. I think you guys know this by now, but I need the commentary. So while that's smelting, I just speed it up a little, and it's gonna cut to where it's all done and I have everything already. And 3, 2, 1 now. And now I have the potions. I did everything off camera. Not off camera, but like, yeah, off camera. I just cut to this. And then now I'm just basically looking for a POI. I'm just searching. I'm just going out there searching. And it takes a while. It takes a really long time to find this place. Like, I go through different lobbies to find this. I don't even know why I kept this in the recording. I just feel like I need the content for this, because I feel like this is a really important to the story. Okay, not this story, but like I don't quite know what I'm saying now right now. But I'm just keeping this just cause. So I'm looking for the lost pyramid, which is very, very far away. Very far away. So I might just cut to it and like cut to where I actually get to it, because it's a really long journey. I'm sorry this is all voiced over. I didn't have a mic, or I didn't have a good recording space for where I was and when I was recording this. But as you can see, we did find the lost pyramid. Now we're gonna go inside with these potions because it's really dangerous. I've died in here before due to a spider, but this time I found a good entrance. I found a good entrance to the plate to this, and there's no chest in the beginning, but I fall in the lava. But that's no worries because I've made fire resistance potions. Now that I have those, it's gonna be way easier. But see, there's husks in here. I did not have husks in the last one I spawned at. The last one I went to had cave spiders, which, if you don't know, they are poisonous. If you get bit by one, you're poisoned. You're done for. And I noticed that these husks are moving quite fast in these cobwebs, and that seems a little bit off to me. So my suspicions will be confirmed later. I got stuck in a cobweb, but now I just gotta break. I don't know why. I just don't understand how Minecraft works. I just couldn't hit them through the cobwebs. But as soon as I get these two out of the way, I can easily make it to this chest, which had some cool stuff. I had 3 blocks of raw gold, and this happens. You know how fast these things are going? That thing is going pretty fast, if you couldn't tell. Husks are pretty slow things. I don't know if you knew that, but they're pretty slow. So I'm just going here looting, and one just comes out of nowhere, and I just can't defend myself. I don't know why. I start playing like it's Bedrock Edition. I'm just hitting it. I swear I put my shield up right there. My shield was upright, and I got a little bit angry. A little bit. Tiny bit angry. No, that's not my usual outfit. That was pre-recorded. But yeah, now I'm just restarting, and then I think I forget what this challenge was about. It wasn't about going to POIs and getting kills. It was about breaking the economy, which is what this is actually about. I've said that before. It's like kind of weird to me that I've had to teach myself that I've had to be patient enough to know that for myself, even though I've recorded these videos. I've had these recordings dozens of times. I don't know why I'm just noticing that, but right now I'm just making new armor, new stuff, new gear, basically. That's all. And this is like where I realize I think I've done it. If you go onto the auction house on the lifesteal SMP, you'll notice that everything, the silence armor trim, what used to be 100,000 coins on just the regular shop, can now be bought for like 15,000 coins now. Just 15,000, and if you're lucky, like 10,000 for one. So I feel like I've accomplished my mission, and I'm done. I'm done now. I just have those 3 on the auction house, and that's gonna be it forever. This was a good video to record. It took a long time. I'd appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. Goodbye.